Hey y'all, it's Colin from hip2save.com and I am back today to talk about warehouse shopping. Normally I'm not too big on it because I use coupons and honestly there's a lot of great deals to be had at the grocery store. However, I have learned that buying bulk canned goods at a warehouse club is gonna save you so much money. As much as 90%. And I'm even talking about when you stack a coupon with a sale at a grocery store, you still will likely save more buying bulk canned goods at the warehouse clubs. So I'm kind of going to go through some of the main canned goods I'll buy at the warehouse club that I use at my household and kind of how to store them and show you the savings because it's significant. It's huge. Our family goes through green beans pretty quickly because I like to just snack on them cold. And so I usually buy one can and put them in mason jars. That will last about a week in the fridge because obviously you're breaking a seal, so they're not going to sit in the fridge forever. What's also nice is you can go in on it with a friend or neighbor and just split the can if you know you're not going to eat it within, a week. I got my notes here because I calculated this, which is crazy. I actually went to Albertsons, which is our local grocery store, and compared prices, and it blew my mind. So for green beans, the cost of this can, this big 101 ounce can at Costco is $2.99. The cost of this can, which is 14.5 ounces, is $1.59 regularly priced at Albertsons. When you buy two of these little cans, you're basically paying the exact same as you would for the big can. Look at the difference. It's insane. You're getting the big can for 3 cents per ounce. You're getting these cans for 11 cents per ounce. So that's a huge 73% savings. All right, so another canned good item that you may want to buy at the warehouse club is crushed tomatoes, diced tomatoes, they're great for tomato sauce, etc. The price difference is insane here. So it doesn't even make sense to go to the grocery store. So this huge large container of crushed tomatoes is $2.89 at Costco for a 107 ounce can. So a very large can. This can right here, which is only 28 ounces, is $3.19. So this is more money than this. Need I say more? Seriously. And I know it's a little bit intimidating when you get a big can like this because you're like, okay, I'm not going to use it all. I'm going to open it and then what? Basically, I just take freezer bags and I like to measure out how much I'm putting in. That way I know for recipes, like if I'm making tomato sauce, how much is in each freezer bag. So I just put 2 cups in each bag. Then you can just obviously label them with a permanent marker and just say tomato sauce and the date. So if your kiddos eat tons of canned fruit, you definitely want to check out the warehouse clubs because it just doesn't make sense to buy the smaller cans, especially if they're going through it in their lunches or just for snacks and stuff like that. So let's do the cost comparison here. I've got Dole pineapple chunks and I also have the smaller Dole pineapple chunks with 100% fresh fruit juice, which is usually more expensive. At Albertsons for a 20 ounce can, it's $2.59. At Costco for a 101 ounce can, it's $4.85. So basically 2 of these equals this large can, which is a 62% savings. It's intimidating when you have a big can, but 62% savings is a huge savings. And what's cool about these is if your kids do go through them quickly, you can do the mason jars and plop in what you think is a serving, maybe with a little bit of juice. And there you have it. There's one container. I know glass jars are kind of intimidating to put in kids' lunches. So if you do want to pack fruit in your kids' lunches, just use a little round Tupperware container. And again, put it on in, a serving that you think is good. Seal the lid tightly and you are set with some fresh fruit for lunch. And it's a lot less expensive than buying those little mandarin orange cups. So one other item to look for at the warehouse clubs is spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce. They offer usually a wide variety of sauces, so I'm sure you'll probably find one you like. And buying these in bulk is going to save you so much money. And I don't have a sample of the Albertsons one, but it was the Prego Heart Smart variety. This, for the 23.5 ounce at Albertsons, you're going to pay $2.79. And for the Costco, this double pack, $7.89. And it's 134 ounces. So you're saving 50% by buying these. And what's nice about these ones is they're a little bit more convenient than going with the cans. So they're gonna be easier to pour in a bag if you wanna freeze them, which I'm gonna do. So a few tips when you're doing all of this, because again, I know it's intimidating to deal with these cans and large jars. Plan a day to do it and be done with it for the week or for 2 weeks. Do it over the sink so that you're not making a huge mess. Because yeah, I'm gonna admit, when you're pouring tomato sauce in a bag, it might splash a little bit. So that'll save you a little bit of headache with cleaning. That kind of wraps it up. I hope you guys learned some things, and you're gonna start going to the stores and getting your bulk canned goods. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.